Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they're short and unboring? This is why I have invented the 5-minute meeting. All right. Ashland City Council meeting of April 6th. This one's late again. Does she show up? Yeah, at some point she does. And then right to the public forum. Oh, the Lawyers for Justice lady, again, making the upcoming racial justice meeting smooth should be done by planning ahead. And then a SEEP person said the SEEP commission is supposed to include diversity, but it's made of a bunch of old white guys, so the commission should be recast, something like that. And then an SOU faculty member said, oh, the Montessori school is being moved from its building, and it's a tragedy, and they should they are the best, and they just wanted people to know how great that school was. And then a woman in shadow said that Montessori Children's World School is the greatest. And then and this one goes, hey, FYI, glad to hear things that are going on, but the Montessori school is not a city council regulated thing. It's just FYI. And then a guy in a shirt said, hey, moving the children's school is a community travesty. And a woman with hair up said she's also sad about the children's school losing its home. And then Children's World School lady, she showed up and said, hey, the school district shut down our lease pretty last minute. And so Ashland real estate's so expensive. We were hoping we could get some help from the city. And then a woman in a pink shirt said the school shutdown is a community child care issue. And then the city manager's report. Boy, he said that air purifiers were given to lots of people as a smoky air issue. And then a new building is going up on Ashland Street right near the Rogue Valley Credit Union over there. And then the electric utility won an award for reliability. And we got a grant for $300,000 for the pallet shelters, which is a homeless homing thing, and the site location is yet to be determined. And then the consent agenda. Boy, you have 14 things on the agenda, and 12 to 14 were pulled. So 1 to 11, all approved. Whatever those were, approved. And so this guy goes, hey, number 12. Replacement judges when they when the regular judge is sick or something, that's not crazy expensive, right? And the city lady said, oh, it's super rare actually. And then he goes again, hey, item 13, something about airport grants and construction, and I think citizens should know more about this. And so the city guy goes, well, 99% of that money to update the runway is from federal and state grants, and we worked really hard to get those, and the city airport fund can easily cover the rest. And so then this one goes, hey, okay, so those were good, so let's approve those. And he's like, oh yeah, approved. And then this one goes, oh, so let's go. Item 14 is TPAs. Oh, TPA this, TPA that. TPA? What's that? TPA is third-party administration. A company called TriStar Risk Management manages all of the city employees' workman comps claims. Injuries at work, like stitches or carpal tunnel or whatever office workers do, or people fall out of the truck, whatever. So the city wants to extend their contract for 2 more yeyears. And this is going, hey, we're asking if some other companies might want to be cheaper, maybe SAFE or CIF. More things that don't mean much to a regular person. But then they debated, and then after a very long 20 minutes, they go, oh, let's give them all this TriStar company 2 more years, all approved. And then unfinished business. Oh my boy, considering a city small business grants program. This is a thing. And the city guy said, well, we've deferred utility payments and food and hotel taxes, and we've had no utility increases, and we've told businesses about state and federal assistance programs and expanded sidewalks, dining and stuff. So specifically, what do you want from us? So specifically, what do you want this new grant program to work, and where do you want the money to come from? And this one said, I would like to go from no to yes. And then this one said, I applaud some people I know who have been getting help. And this one goes, we should be willing to sell some city assets and cut some staff to pay to create an emergency business fund. That's the nut of the concept, I guess. And then this one said, we need to share local nonprofit info with businesses. And then this city guy goes, FYI, getting employees for local businesses in Ashland is a problem now, and state policies can really help this. And OSF is also looking to the state for more information. So think about maybe the state solving your problem. This one goes, hey, council needs to be willing to focus more on small business, and I want city staff to suggest some ideas. And this one goes, the city needs staff and services not to be sacrificed for helping businesses. And then this one goes, this one says, hey, we need info about the city services and housing and jobs to consider selling some properties to finance to finance some kind of reserve fund. And then this guy goes, he goes, the Citizens Budget Committee needs to do their work first. And then, so basically, here's the deal. These three are saying, hey, they're like going, we're not going to sacrifice any city employees or city programs for this business fund thing. And these two are like going, we're willing to do that for some business fund thing. And so they basically decided on having a study session in the future, and this one and the city guy are going to set that up and bring it. And then the city land surplus land inventory discussion. Okay, so there's three properties the city is ready to sell right now. The house with the big sycamore tree on Clay Street, they think that's worth $300,000. There's a half acre at the end of Mountain near the 5 freeway. That's apparently worth $300,000. And there's 5 parking spots between the Varsity Theater and Ashland Springs Hotel, and those are ready to sell. They also want to sell the house, just the house on the Hardesty property, and the entire Imperatus property below Grizzly Peak over there, and then a 2-acre city lot off of Mountain between B Street and the bike path. But that's later. They just throw that stuff out there. And so there's a lot of talk about either selling them for top dollar, these 3 pieces, or selling them with restrictions of low-cost housing or child requirements, or putting something requirements on there that would have them sell for cheaper, not the full price. And conspicuously, not a single word about the homeless campground on any of these properties, which was a huge deal months ago. And then, of course, this one. He goes, hey, well, we got to kill that sycamore. It's ruining the value of that property. We need to, I'm not a jerk. It's called courage. I didn't say those words exactly, but, and so then this one goes, he goes, well, let's sell that parking spots for whatever we can get. All approved? All approved. They were on it. And she goes, and then let's have the city write up the Mountain and Clay properties in a way that restricts them to low-cost housing or child care somehow, and then run that through the planning department, and then bring that back to the council. And the city guy goes, well, that's going to take a couple months, FYI. And they're like, well, that's cool. All approved. That was it. All approved. And then this one says, where'd she go? There you go. She goes, this one goes, hey, a wildfire safety campaign is underway, and every month there is a theme. So go to the website, fireadapt@ashland.org. Is that impossible to get to from the city's regular website? Of course it is. Of course it is. But that is the end of the meeting. You're welcome!